Auto Club this week with the Pro-Am boys. What's up, Nizzy?
Not much. Just ready to see some racing.
I did see some invites already, but they're still going to have to qualify. So I don't think I got a join yet.
Yeah, I didn't get any joins. I got invites, though.
All right, so let me send out a few, share this in a couple spots so people can tune in as well. Okay, we'll go to the score. That channel, that. Share. Messenger. All right, there we go. All right, so what's your thoughts tonight there? Auto Club, this club, or track doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I used to hate these tracks. I've never been a fan of Michigan. For some reason, over the last few years, I've really grown a personal liking to Auto Club. It's probably my best track now. But yeah, I love just how wide it is, how fast it is. It's become a bit more of a drafting track the last
Yeah.
few, at least on this game, and especially with the next gen, right? Which I don't necessarily like. It hurts me, and when I'm on there, I've had some races there where I just was on another level, and I feel like with the next gen, that's not really possible anymore at this track. But yeah, it'll be fun to watch though. It's probably some pack racing most of the night.
I would think, yeah.
Hopefully, guys, keep it clean, keep it patient, and I wouldn't be surprised though. This is kind of like one of those races one of those tracks where I could maybe see a few early cautions. Guys get antsy. Maybe just have to settle it down a little. It should be interesting to see how this one starts out.
Yeah, the exit of turn 2, I think, could be a focal point for some caution action tonight. People coming up a little, pushing a little, hitting the wall, getting back into traffic. Same with cars underneath, rolling the bottom too much, not having the room to go up, getting loose, kind of spinning off to the infield. I've actually practiced wrecking off that corner on Michigan and here. Just trying to wrecking it down in the infield and just practicing recovering it and getting it going again because
might as well.
It's bound to happen. Like you could be driving fine down there, someone hits that wall and bounces into you, you're going flying into the infield, and you can save it and get back going versus going into the wall. That could really change, make a difference in the race for yourself. Like if you have to get damage and go in and fix it all, you're gonna get lapped probably, I would imagine. And could be an interesting corner. The rest of the track's not so bad, but they will be in a pack. I can see a few cars maybe, falling back a bit, but the front group should all be a good pack of about 7-8 cars, I think, the whole time. Mm-hmm. And anything could happen anywhere.
Absolutely.
We got Nowinski and Blazin out there tuning in. What's up there, boys? And we'll see what's up to the sponsors there. FTR Custom Designs. That's Billy there. That's the man.
They have started qualifying.
They have? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to join.
All right, then we also got Wheels on Wheels. That's JD out there. He's out checking around with Wheels on Wheels right now. And then MinaPeach.com. Use code FTR11 at checkout. Free shipping over $60 worldwide. All right. Yeah, well, if they're qualified, I'm going to jump in too. Get a little preview. Never got a join, but
I'm letting them know now. I'm messaging my inside man.
All right.
To let us know to join next time.
Oh yeah, no one's supposed to be in this race. Wow, there's no one in the lobby.
No one in the lobby.
I'm seeing a lobby with 3 people in it. You is one of them.
Really? Maybe it's lagging and they all left.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Hopefully we don't have issues like we did on Sunday. Sunday night's race was lagged out till next weekend. And kind of puts a dent in the schedule for the practice weeks. That's what I mean about maybe I'm not sure what's going to happen, but to keep everyone practicing throughout the week on the same track, we might postpone Dover for them guys. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. Because if
Yeah,
we've had it
and I
before
don't
where
know.
we've had it mixed up where Sunday's racing a different race, and so those guys to practice they got not as many people to practice with because everyone else is practicing the other track.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. If they're still practicing Dover this week, I mean Auto Club because they still got to race it, then they're not going to get as much Dover in. But it might
Exactly.
be a double header too. I know once before we did a double header with 225% races to make up
Mm-hmm.
the difference, which could be an option. I'm not really sure. What would the
Could be.
people out
That's what
there like to
happened.
see? What's that?
That's what happened last year, right? They changed it to they did a double header, 25%.
Yeah, 225 percenters. Yeah, and that made up the because it's tough when you're off. We had it a few seasons ago, and it was annoying because half the people practicing were practicing a different track.
Yeah, and then it's tough to do like a full, 50%, because then you got to add more time. People got work and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's tough to
makes it
do
kind of
double
unfair.
header. That's 3 hours of racing at
Yeah,
least, if not almost 3.5 to 4.
I need a damn fire suit for that.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I wouldn't want to do that. Even starting at 6, it's not so bad for them, but
Right.
typically at 8 is when the issues were really bad. That's why we moved it to 6. So if we had to start the second race at 8, might not even be able to do it.
Yeah, it's always concerning. It makes me nervous here anytime you get 2 days in a row
Yeah.
with lag issues. It makes
Tip
you
JD.
wonder, is this it?
Yeah, I hope they can get it going. There's going to be another short broadcast.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I like watching. I love racing auto clubs. I have a great
I
time
know.
here. I love the action, and I was hoping to see it the other night, and wasn't the case. Didn't get any racing on Sunday. Daytona was canceled, but let's hope for the best for these guys tonight. Did get
Yep.
some more invites, but let me see if I can find Shady's deal here. Oh, my other phone's dead.
Shady said he's going to start streaming for the race, not during qualifying. Why, I don't
Okay.
know, but that's his game plan for the night. That's what he thinks is going to get him in victory lane. So don't mess with me.
All right.
Maybe he's just superstitious, or maybe it's for the leg. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe just for his stream, he doesn't want to show that at the beginning.
True. True.
I wouldn't mind seeing it because I use the info.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason that I like to see it.
Yeah.
I think Luggy might be streaming right now too.
Yeah. Anytime I have to go eat or something when we're online practicing with a bunch of guys, I always try to see if I can sneak in on an invite while I eat and watch some guys run. On the spectating. Right
Yeah,
on board them, see what they're doing. It's hard though because you don't get like the sound kind of isn't there, so you can't really hear what they're doing with the throttle. But you could like watch and see what they're learn some things.
What do you mean when you go to eat? What are you talking about?
Like if I'm online practicing, right, and like we got a lobby or whatever, and I need a break to
Oh,
go eat dinner or some shit,
yeah,
like
I got you.
like I'll try to get an invite so I can come in and watch them while I eat.
Yeah, it's even for just something to watch.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Let's see some leaderboards here while we're taking a moment. Let's see what Atlanta's. I know Atlanta's got some stuff coming up here for in a few days, I think, or next week for Dash for Cash for FTR. See some of them times. No one's been practicing it today. See what all the club's at. I don't see any of the boys on there yet, but these are a lot of drafting times here. It'll be pretty tough to compete with those on your own. Yeah, C-Fan, just so you know, I should have messaged you. I forgot. Jeez. Yeah, I'm live there, C-Fan, just by the way. Little inside joke there with the 20 car and myself. C-Fan will be happy
Um,
we're back at a normal track, not on one of the big Daytonas or Dagas. So he had a pretty good showing
I'm sure a lot of
last week.
guys will be.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's just I don't know. I don't mind it, and I get bored with that. I kind of
Yeah.
I'd kind of rather run the old cars at the big tracks.
I can't. You know what? I think I agree with you.
Mm,
After last week, I think I agree with you. I was looking forward to
yeah.
it. I really like it now. I'm so happy to have it gone and getting back to regular tracks.
Mm. Yeah, we got some fast ones too. We got Auto Club here. Then I believe it's maybe I guess it's Dover. Then Miami. I think Miami's coming up. That's a great track too.
Dover is a relatively fast track though for its size.
Mm.
Hitting like 160, 165,
Eh,
170. I mean,
a little
it's
more
pretty
lane
fast.
dependent than Auto Club and Miami.
Oh well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, see, Van, I'm waiting. They tried to qualify so far, and they didn't. It looked like it was lagging, so they started over. And I'm not sure. I'm trying to find a stream so I could see there. They gave me invites, but they didn't give me a join. So we're just trying to find us. Try to turn on my phone here
Yep.
so I can try to get luggies. Shady's being superstitious tonight. Doesn't want to stream the qualifying. Just the race, and that's his winning way. He says. We'll keep an eye on that. Lug Nut Racing, number 6. No, I don't see him. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, get this off of here.
The gay man.
It's not it. It's not his Bristol.
Like, what are you talking about? Look down the corner. They realized they had to sell the other gay man. Like, really?
We're getting audio from Bristol
Hobson.
from a different race. Why can't I get to his actual channel? Here we go. Doesn't look like he is live either. This other phone is so slow. Shady is not live at the moment either. And I don't know any other streams.
Well, JD's in pro, isn't he?
No.
Oh, he's in pro now.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I think they're probably just trying to get a lobby without lag. To be honest,
Hey JD, if you're out there, if you're able to get into their lobby, can you jump in there and let them know to make sure when the race starts I need to join, but see if someone's streaming or see if they're even qualifying right yet or if there's lag. I don't know anything. Thanks, buddy. Well, we'll see what we
well,
can get a little
JD's the
confirmation.
admin for Pro Am, right?
That would be me.
Oh, so he's racing Pro Am or he's racing pro?
No, he's watching the YouTube. He's able to. I know he
Oh,
can jump in
I
the
thought you were
chat.
saying he was racing tonight. That's why I was like, wait, isn't he in pro?
No, he's
Gotcha.
on the road with wheels on wheels. Just so he could. I don't want to
I
jump in the
gotcha.
chat and then because I'd have to leave the chat with you and then everything could be heard on the stream.
No, that's my fault. I
No,
misunderstood.
yeah, because I'd love to know what's up. I don't even. All right, Billy says they are qualifying. Billy, you watching someone stream that I don't know about? I'd love to know. Shady might stream once the race starts, but I guess if they are qualifying, I can maybe jump in.
They didn't, so.
Yeah. All right, looks like they're all in this lobby. So we're on lap 5 or 8. Oh, Bull Hunter. All right, perfect.
Oh, there we go. You loaded into the Qualifying?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it looks like they're almost done with it. They
Yeah,
probably
pretty
look like
much.
they finished.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm at 5, so
Yeah,
I'm
they're
guessing
probably
they're
done
either
national Q
yeah.
laps. I can't find Bowhunter's channel for some reason.
Oh man.
And a lot of other things. It's lagging again?
Looks like it.
That doesn't look good at all. I'm seeing just a single car. That looks terrible.
No. I mean, I guess they could qualify with it single like that's, but can't race
They
it.
could queue it, but then they got to do a caution lap or a pace lap to start, which is no big deal, but it's not a good sign. I know I started a lobby just before the race. The first one it lagged, the second one it didn't, and even we stayed in it, it didn't lag. So they're out there. The lag-free ones are out there, but I was 50-50 basically. Yeah, I see that. I can't find them on my YouTube. I have, unless he changed his channel, like Bowhunter87_FTR. I used to watch him on.
He posted it in the Discord.
Oh, did he?
The link. You just put the link.
Well, then that will do just fine right there. Ah, he changed it now. It's TCR Bowhunter 87. That's why.
It looks like they backed out. Is that what happened? Or did I just get booted?
I didn't see what that message said.
I just got booted.
You got booted.
Oh no. I guess. Yeah, well, how am I in the lobby? Did I back out to the lobby somehow?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in the lobby, but it's not giving me the option to spectate.
Do you have square hit button hit?
I don't know. I just backed out.
I ain't missing much other than a bunch of goofy looking driving going right now. Everyone's bobbling all over the place. Come on, man. This game, I don't know, man.
Who knows? Maybe at the qualifying a little bit, lobby will come back, and for the next race, it'll be gone somehow. Who knows? Maybe somehow the thing will reset. I don't know.
It looked like they did Q laps. I seen them all parked on the back, so
yeah.
At least that might get out of the way. Oh. I know, eh, buddy? I was 50-50. Actually, I was 60-30. Well, 66-33. 6.633 and on my lobbies. But yeah, first one I started, it lagged. Second one was perfectly fine. Second one was great. And then we started the third one in that same lobby. It worked. And then these guys, I think this is at least their second try, if not third. And that did not look like a good pit stop right there. But that is just the game doing that. So we ain't gonna worry about that right there. I don't know who to take here, too, to pick. Then you'll get to see cars going around the track.
See some times here, huh?
I think they're done now. C-Fan, how you feeling about your car for tomorrow night? All right, let's see what we got. Let's look at 39.3 from Shady Acres in the pole. I don't know if someone left. I thought I saw someone left, but that could be the pole right there. Shady Acres, followed by Kendricks and Snowden in third. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm assuming they're going to try to start a new lobby. I don't know if they should try to run that one again. But we'll find out. I hope it works, man. I want to see some racing, man. I want to see some stuff go on here before we have to do it. Yeah, this game, I don't know. It's tough lately. It's hit or miss on these lobbies. Like we've moved it to Sunday on 6 o'clock. The other one instead of 8 for the lag, and it still lags. Usually we don't have a problem Tuesday, Wednesday, but looks like we're having a problem tonight. I hope we can fix this up. See, Fan's been racing the Woo all week, so he's not sure about the car, but he's hoping for top 10. You know, I'll take a top 10 as well there, buddy. But I feel I have a pretty good car. I'll be going, I'll be sticking it up there in the front, I hope. As long as things go well, I think we're going to have quite the race tomorrow if we get it going. What's up, I shoot? Oh, getting invites from your pole sitter. Okay, it looks like they're gonna, unless they did start another lobby quick, I think they might be going with that lobby right there. So we might be right back here in the lobby shortly if that's the case, because that did not look good. I've never really seen the lobbies fix themselves without the threat of it popping back all of a sudden. And in a race like this, with everyone so tight, lag could destroy 7-8 people's races in one moment. We don't want that. Get in the join. Get in the join. 4 pages of lobbies, so that's could be a little issue. Why? We're having some issues as well. Let's see if they started a new lobby or not. They did not. So we'll see how it goes.
I had my mic on mute there.
Ole.
Getting the join.
AC Fan, he had one job too. It's a broadcaster with his mute on mic. Mic on mute. See, I can't even talk. Now you got me all discombobulated. Yeah, I wonder why you're being so quiet there. I don't know if I've heard you as quiet before.
What's that?
I said I wondered why you're so quiet there. I don't know if I've heard you as quiet before.
I've just kept it on mute, but man, my brain is a long day at work today. Long day at work. Pretty much just got off.
I don't know. Hey, JD, that was a can of Coca-Cola that I opened, not a beer, buddy. Don't you worry there, Luggy. Not looking good from this perspective so far.
Wow, it's a sober booth. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I got early tomorrow too. I can't.
That's not how you start a race right there, boys.
No, it's not.
Like they fanned out up to the wall and down in the grass, and they're all wrecking. It must be still wet out there on the track. They might have prematurely started this race. Looks like we're gonna go right back to the lobby, like I predicted. Well, if we're gonna make some picks based off nothing right now, I'm just gonna go with Snowden. I ain't typically a 9-car fan, but I just raced with him. He looked pretty quick. I'll go with Snowden.
Figuring it out as I go, C-Fan. Figuring it out as I go. Hopefully I got a long life to figure it out. I'll take my time.
I'll take his chances. Yeah, all right. Well, sorry for the delay, everyone out there, folks. If you rewatch this later, I'll, we're going to be about a half hour into the stream so far with no action.
Fast forward.
Yeah, I would have to say by the time we get this going, you're going to have to be about 20 minutes in. Unless you want to hear us talk for 20 minutes. I doubt it. AC Fan? Yeah, AC Fan, figure it out, miss. Let's try this again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 full pages. There's a lot of people on right now.
Man.
A lot of people.
Daytona got everybody wanting to race themselves, I guess.
Maybe. The lobbies aren't too big. There's only 4 lobbies over 10 people. A 15, a 16, a 14, and a 14. And everything else is pretty low. But you never know with these servers these days. This is where we would go back to like a previous race and just run it until the current race is ready to start. run last year's California race. All right, we got new invites, so they got a new lobby. I think there was only about 13 of them in the race tonight, so it shouldn't be too hard to get a lobby going. Did you make a pick for tonight?
I did not. I haven't even really got to see who we got.
That's what I said too. I was like, I didn't get to see him, but I just raced a bunch of laps with Snowden, so I was like, I'll take Snowden. That's all I've seen of the boys. I saw all those in the mirror though. All those laps were in the mirror. That's how I can see him. I can only see him backwards.
I know. That's how it usually goes. I hear you. I can relate.
So he looked good though, but it was all backwards. So, but he looked good. I think Snowden's gonna be pretty quick here. So much dependent on what other people do. Yeah, I know you guys tried Pub Lobby, tried that Indie fix thing there. I'm just gonna hope this one works. We don't have to do all that stuff, JD. Yeah, I think Stone has a good shot here. As long as if everyone keeps it clean, everyone has a good shot here. Because fast or not, you really aren't driving away from the pack. So you need to have good handling and good reflexes and that, and a little bit of luck too to get it to the end of this race. If you're racing anywhere near the front in the pack, being like sixth in this pack could be tough. Like if you're in the middle of, like there's 8 cars and you're fourth and fifth, it's kind of tough.
Mm-hmm.
You got them in front of you, behind you. There's so many different things you got to pay attention to. I know our elite race last year was really close. Coming into turn 1, the last lap, Dan the man slipped it underneath me. Made a hell of a move down on the apron pretty much, and was able to get by and hold it for the win. I ended up second. It was a great race. So there was the whole pack, the whole lobby was basically in the front pack, if I recall. Yo, Luggy.
Some of that tonight before we ever get going.
Yeah, it's what I'm hoping to see some more of. Like that's what I like, especially broadcasting these races. Like here in Michigan, I know it's really tight racing because same with Miami. The draft means so much that like it is almost impossible to drive off unless you get a bit ahead and then the cars behind you really start fighting in that.
Yeah.
But even if you get a second or two ahead, they calm down and get in line again, and they're just gonna run you back down. I got a ton of invitations, just no joins. They're still not going. The Shady's chat's still not going. Our stream. Anyone out there got any picks for tonight? And we got a few people in the chat.
Well, I'll just go for dark horse right now. I'll make it easy on myself and go with the guy who got the pole, Shady.
Right on. You know, I considered taking them as a pick.
I know he's been working on his car here. You know, I feel like this is going to be a good track for him. If he starts out front, stays out of trouble. I mean, clearly got a car fast enough.
Yeah.
And I see him get his first FTR win here tonight.
I was thinking of picking him. I think I went with him last week at Daytona. Maybe I'll try to pick a different person every week. And we'll see how that works out. I think there's enough drivers usually to have a different driver every week. I'm surprised there's not 20 in the race tonight. I thought there was going to be a lot. Not sure. You know, I'm sure everyone's got things they got to do in life. Hey, I'm not drinking. That was a pop, man. That was a pop. A Pop-a-Cola. Yep. Don't worry. I always clean up the mess in the booth there, Luggy. I know what I try to keep it clean for you, buddy. I know it's your booth. I try to respect it.
Man, I meant to hit square so I could look at who's in the race. I hit start.
Jeez, rookie, man. You'll get these things together, you know, after a few weeks in the booth.
I told C-Fan, I'll get it together one day.
Yeah. C-Fan's going with Bo Hunter. That's a good pick too. Bo's a pretty consistent driver.
I thought about that too, to be honest. I took Snowden last week, so I won't take him this week, even though, to be honest, I have a feeling Snowden again. From what you said, I just I see him having a strong like breakout start to this season.
Hey, Luggy, I got you, man. I'll leave you a tip, buddy, in the jar. If we can find it. It's such a mess, from the previous ones. Who was in here last time?
I'll go with Stag Slayer.
Well, that was Billy on his own in here last time. Oh, Billy, man. Why'd you leave it such a mess, brother? Yeah, okay, they're doing a pace-off. I was going to say, something's going on here, but yeah, they're doing a pace-off. Looks like the lobby's clean this time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't want to, well...
Except for that.
Maybe we did jinx it.
Except for that. I don't think that was lag, though. I think that was
that
driver ability.
Yeah.
They're checking up a little bit. Looks like they got it in order now.
It's the one thing about these pace slaps in the Pro-Am series aren't always the smoothest from experience.
Yeah, there's some action just to know. 62 got to rip it in, make a pass.
Not to, I don't mean that a bit. You got a lot of guys in here who maybe haven't really ran manual cautions or anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of newer people and stuff like that, or at least new to the league and that and stuff. I'm not sure if anyone's done. Not too many do manual cautions, so it's likely, I've done enough by now, but a manual cautions once every couple months, it seems like, and never an FTR other than these pace laps. We've had them in other leagues, but they don't really come up that often.
That 21 of Kendricks looks like he's got that outside pole. Missed last week.
Yeah.
One of the Final Four drivers from last year.
Kendricks was wanting to see some double wide racing last week, but he wasn't able to make it. Let's see if he keeps it double wide this week. Here we're shady here.
Yeah, we might get a little more than double wide.
I could see a lot of 3-wide racing, especially down the front stretch and the back stretch. They're underway, though. Here we go. Shady got to bring them around here in turn 1. They're going to fan out a little bit. Shady makes a nice turn. Kendrick dropped to 3rd.
78 brushes the wall on exit. 78 of Lewis.
Oh, the car pushing up a little bit there. The 62, I think that's Rodney in that 62. A little bit of push isn't so bad.
10 car looking high on him now. Thinks better of it. Yeah, he wants to get around him though.
Oh, 17 is going to go right up, block that line. And he wants to lead a little bit more, that's for sure. Leader's kind of a sitting duck here. You go high, they go low. You go low, they go high.
Yep.
I'm not sure if
it's almost at some point you almost want to run it like a super speedway and kind of stay lower on the straightaways, depending on.
Yeah, it's tough though. Those cars are lined up, and if you're low and they're on, so the outside, I drive the outside line a lot.
I drive the outside too. Yeah, I drive, especially on this front straightaway. I love being able to arc it in as much as I can and drive it in really hard.
Yeah, there's multiple lanes here for sure. They're gonna split it 3 wide here to go into one and see how this works. Kendrick's a little low. Oh, he might have brushed the apron. He keeps it down there though. Shady might have had to turn right a little to avoid him. Oh, Snowden.
A little squirrely.
Up in the wall.
Saves it.
It's going to be a big run now with this 10 and 21.
Yeah, I think he did get the wall, but that could have been a lot worse than it was for him.
And 21 Kendrick to the point. See if you lead this lap. Looks like 10's going to go up, though, with Shady. They're going to keep it up there.
Monster, 10 car, new to the league, right?
Monster, yeah. Didn't even know he was in until I just looked down at his name right now.
See if we can get around here. It'll probably be his first lap led in FTR.
Oh, we got a wreck big time in the back there. We got 2 cars around. I don't think that's going to be a caution there, boys.
Brewster Baker.
Looks like that 10.
For a bow hunter.
Oh, man. Let's see if this 10 can get up in here and lead this lap in his first race. Looks like he will. Looks like we didn't get a caution. That's going to really hurt those two. And so I was talking about earlier, you get that early damage and no caution, and if you got a pit, you're gonna struggle. Monster there does lead a lap there in his first race in FTR. Gets it out of the way quick. See if he can lead that last one though. 17 back to the point himself. Got some wild dogs right behind him. You know, Snowden and Kendricks are going to be hungry. I know Shady's hungry, man. He wants to win in this league. I know it.
Yep.
He had a really good chance, I think, last week at Daytona. Looks like he's going to drift up a bit there and give a little bumper to the 10. Oh! That was tight there.
Yeah, these boys are. Here comes
3, 4
really
wide.
Yeah,
we are 4 wide into 1.
I got him on the blimp cam.
That's going to be a tough turn for that 5 down there.
Beautifully done, though, by this group right there.
Too bad. Snowden going to get up there, but the 5 going to drop it low. I think that top line's going to have some good momentum down the stretch, though. A little side draft there can keep the 5 with them.
Car didn't have a very good corner. He's going to get cleared here by the 17 and the 21. 78's going to try to get by him.
Contact, but nothing crazy. Hey, Steve fan, that's this Pro-Am. That's why I always want to broadcast them, man. They race, man. They race every lap. There's no riding. There's no drafting and working together. If you see a spot, you go for it. That's what's so good about these Pro-Am boys. They race the whole time.
There's my pick to the point. Both my picks looking good here early on. Stag Slayer to the lead.
See Lewis up here racing away. Rodney, I think, was one maybe that was involved in that. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. Is that him just behind here? Yeah. Oh man, the 9 had quite the run. Nowhere to go though. That 21 came up. It's gonna kind of check them up a little bit. I can't believe it. I'm a little disappointed in NASCAR for demolishing this track in real life. Like,
yeah, it's a travesty.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking.
Ooh, 17 and 21 made some decent contact there. They're all right though. 17's gonna lose a couple spots.
Like the way they could race right next to that wall in real life, or right at the bottom, right in the middle. Like I love this track. I hate that they're getting rid of it. Yep. Just to make a short track. I guess there's not a short track on the west end or west side, but
right,
or the west coast. But like, who cares? like this is a great track. They could have built one in the inside, or like out in the parking lot. They could have built a short track.
You ain't wrong.
But yeah, I don't know what they were thinking on that one.
I see David DeBose up here with this lead pack.
Right. Like, even in this game, too, you can tell how worn out the track is. That's what I really liked about the real one. It's so worn out.
Yeah, you could feel the bumps on the game, too. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the backstretch is, like, you can see them right there going in, bumping.
You can't feel it. You can see it, yeah.
But that backstretch, definitely bumpy. You got to really, do things to get your car to roll those bumps really nice, like to go over them without losing too much speed or getting out of control, especially in this pack. Yeah, because it's pretty bumpy all the way around. Like,
oh man, these guys are beating and banging in the middle of the corner. Bump drift.
Yeah, some good racing there, my man. Good racing out here indeed. Been about 12 lead changes already. There's been more lead changes than laps, unless you're just counting them at the start line, but on the track, there's been probably a couple lead changes every lap. I think we might get one here. Mobster making his move back to the front. He was leading, he got shuffled to the back of this pack, and now he's recycled his way back to the front. That's kind of what happens. Like, I can see this 5 car getting overtaken, drifting in the back, but then getting in the runs again and bringing it up there. Not the runs in a bad way either.
They're fighting for every spot.
This is like the Pro-Am.
I mean, I'm watching this, and I'm thinking, this is what I did for 2 seasons? Like, what is wrong with us? Like, I'm trying to understand, like, what these guys are fighting for, because, like...
What? I know what they're fighting for. They're fighting for a position. They're fighting to be up there.
I'm not trying to talk bad about it, but, like...
No, I know. Hey, man, I'm glad they're doing it. I don't want to see them just run another Daytona. Daytona's last week.
No, you're right, yeah. This is the track it's made for this, so let's do it.
The runs are so crazy here that you're gonna get this. Like I'll be doing it. I'm not just gonna stay in line. Like I'll be making moves.
Yeah, like from here watching them, I'm thinking, man, I think I would just stay in line in the back and ride it. But like it would be a different story if I was out there.
I guess sometimes being complacent like that gets you in trouble because you're not on guard as much. You're not focused as much. You're just riding along, and then something happens, and if it happens in front of you, which if you're the back car, it's gonna happen in front of you. You're likely to be caught up in it. Yep. I'd rather be the cause than the the outcome, I guess.
Can't argue with that.
Looks like this 5 is maintaining out there pretty good. These guys got to sort things out if they want to get back by him here. No one picked Stag Slayer. That's a good pick right there, potentially.
I picked Stag Slayer.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I picked him like 8 times. You can hear me?
Honestly, I must have forgotten then. I was thinking something else. I might have been reading the chat at the time. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. I was going to say, that's a little surprising if no one took... No, you said you took Bowhunter.
I took... No,
oh, no, that's what someone else said.
That's
Never mind. C-Fan, that's right. That's right, okay.
Yeah, I took Stag and I took Shady as the dark horse. And right now, they're up there trying to work together, it looks like.
I never took a dark horse, but I'll take that 10 car as a dark horse there in his debut race. 9 Son on his bumper right there. He's looking good. Challenging for this lead once again. That's a nice turn there.
They definitely look like they settled down a bit. Just a bit, not a lot, but a bit.
I think they lost. Yeah, they lost the 30 or the 22 car there. Let's see what we got for a lap count here. I just switched as I'm.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to get the stream up.
$14 laps to go. So they got to pit in like 4 laps or so. Really, they could pit. There was 29 laps, so they ran 15. Yeah, they could pit really any time coming up here. Yeah. The next, like in 2 laps or so, someone is way off the track back there. But they could pit within the next couple laps, or after the next couple laps. Well, that's Rodney was off the track there.
Now you're getting ready to pit here. You're in this lead pack. Are you trying to get someone to pit with you, or are you maybe thinking pit when the leaders pit, or are you maybe thinking, let me maybe try to come out by myself, pit by myself, come out, maybe there's a gap?
I would kind of want at least one other car.
Right.
But it depends. I might, if you're going to try to short pit, now's the time to try it, see what it does, because I think you would definitely gain some time. But if you're by yourself and everyone else pits and comes out together, they're just going to catch back up. And they're going to go by you. You'll be in the back. You'll be with them again. You'll be able to stay with them, but they'll pass you.
How many laps after the pit? I don't even know.
Depends on when they pit. They could pit any time now, really, to make it. So they could run a drive, which is going to be another like 6 laps or 4 or 5 laps. They could pit.
So they got about 3 from what I'm seeing on this stream.
Yeah, they got 3. So it depends on if they go now. Looks like that bottom line is going to go. Looks like the 5 is going to go. Yeah. I think the 9 signaled, but I'm not sure if the 10 knows the signal or was even able to signal right there. He's staying way up high.
Find out.
Looks like the 10 is going to keep going, I think.
Yep,
and the 9.
Stay out.
That's a bonus for the 10 that the 9 stayed out, and a bonus for the 9 that the 10 stayed out. I don't know about... I just wouldn't really want to run a lap by yourself here.
No,
like
I just don't know how many laps are left in the stage, so
that's the thing. There's going to be enough that... Yeah. Not, if there was 2 or like 4 to go, you might be able to get away with it. But even that little bit there with the 10 being behind, they're not tight, but that still helps a little bit. See how they get in, though. 10's going to put it right on his bumper to go in here.
I mean, I feel like I'd rather be these 2 guys.
Oh, the 10 sends it. I think the 9 maybe just slowed early. You could send it pretty deep into this pit stop.
Well, 10 killed him on entry from whatever happened.
Oh, yeah. Snow was just being cautious.
Yeah.
No, the 41's still there. 5 with a huge lead right now, and they all pitted together, so they're all going to be equal tire. Kendrick should be able to get some draft from there, I think. Though he's a little far back. That 5 staying up that lane right there, though, could help. Shady coming out in 4th. These two are gone compared to the rest. I don't even see them back there. I wonder if the rest of the pack must have got penalties. Because they're not even on the screen anymore. Unless these two got penalties. Well, I don't think that's the case. Did we lose the 34? No, I think he's still moving. We might have lost the 34. That's shady. He's got some damage. There's the 9. What happened to these boys? Where's the 10 versus these guys? The 9 to 78 and the 17 were together when they pitted. There's the 10. The 10 car is out in front of the 5 right now. Let's get back to that 10. Great work right there. I mean, a great entry on that pit. I think that's what did it there.
Yep.
He came in with Snowden, and Snowden's way back there. Something happened with Shady. He's now 11th.
Really?
He pitted again, I think.
Maybe a speeding penalty?
I think he just pitted again. He might have got damage.
He's showing 6th on my screen.
I see him in his stream at 11th, unless... No, he's in 11th. I think he just pitted.
He's 6th on mine, so let me see if I'm behind, maybe.
Oh, sorry, this is Bowhunters, not Shady. This is Bowhunters. They both drive in-car.
Oh, really? Bowhunter's an in-car too, huh?
Yeah.
Psychopaths.
I know.
Just absolute psychopaths. Just complete disregard for their own safety or anyone around them.
Bowhunter is actually pretty solid in the in-car. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I'm just messing around. I don't get how people do it. I have a lot of respect for it because I'd go insane.
It's completely. I've tried it, and the way you take turns and that, it's like the lines, the marks, everything's so different feeling. The marks are definitely like different to me. I don't know. Because I drive from behind the car.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to see what the back end's doing. Things like I figure if you got to be the crew chief and the spotter and the driver, I want to see the car so I can be the spotter.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I don't want to know what's going on back there. If I can't feel it, wherever it is, it's fine by me. Until I feel it, then I'll worry about it.
I want to see it as the spotter, and then as the crew chief, then I can get see what it's doing to fix it. And as the driver, I know I can get the car looking better. My car here,
it just doesn't. It feels weird to me, like with the wheel, especially like trying to steer, but like seeing the back of the car. I like to see the front of it. Like I use the hood, so I try to. Yeah, it's just weird to me. It's like steering a car but looking at the car in third person.
Yeah. I like seeing the cars around me, though. I want to see people that are coming in behind me and dipping down low. I want to see them, like the hood view. Unless you're looking sideways, you can't see them until they're well there.
Yeah.
And then it's too late. You go to make a move, and you don't even know they're there. And they are. Then you hit them and stuff. Or even if you got to look, you look with that side view, and it looks clear. By the time you click off and make the move, it's not clear anymore. I want that instant feedback. Free information is always my friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the 10 got passed by the 5, and the 10 has lap pressure tires. That draft was probably what did it. 10's probably just setting them up here. Kendrick's going to have a tough time catching these guys now that they're linked together. I think we got about 8 to go. Four to go.
4 to go, huh?
4 to go. And that's a bow hunter. He's not a lap down, so. That would be the case. 5 car can keep it low. It's kind of what you got to do there. Just don't give him the option to knife it in underneath you. unless they go really low, and then you just stay a little high and let them push up and drive right by 'em.
Always like to be unpredictable when I'm out front here.
Yeah, 10 might be making a
sometimes
move
I'll
here.
dart it,
Oh, that was tight.
come down the straightaway and dart it down to the bottom. Other times I'll like jerk the wheel, but not just come off a lane, so the other guy like kind of anticipates trying to keep my draft, and he goes too low, and then has to come back up. I kind of view it as like a break of the draft as like a like I'm a baseball fan, so it's kind of like pitching. Like what does he think I'm gonna do? So what am I gonna do? Because he thinks I'm gonna do something. Just try to stay unpredictable.
And you got to know.
But you get yourself in trouble too with that.
I think you got to know. He thinks I'm going to do something different because he thinks I know what I think he's going to do. So I think I got to do something different, even more different. Or maybe I do the same because he thinks I'm going to do something different.
Exactly. See, now, yeah.
Up with the 5 there, though, you got to at least drop that lane and kind of take away them. Like I said, if they're going to go low, they're going to have to go really low. And they can have the outside. Here it's either way, because if you stay in the middle and they go low, you just stay in the middle. And I think that's it. You just stay in the middle. They're going to get forced in so low. Yeah, that looks like it. 5's going to hold off to 10. Looks like Bowhunter was able to make up a spot.
Dag, Monster.
Getting that top. Oh no, he's back to 11th now. Oh, he's racing him for that last spot, that last point right back there on thing. Let's see if I can get to it. Oh, it'll be already over because there was it right there. Because of the delay on the YouTube, but Bruce was able to hold it off. All right, so we got the 5 there as your winner, then Monster, Kendrick, Snowden, Shady, Lewis, Dave, Smooth, Rodney, Brewster, and Bowhunter rounding up the back of the field. Stag is your winner of stage 1. Congrats to him. Caught himself a nice 10 points. And on to stage 2. Get these boys all bunched back up. We'll reset the field. This camera view. Now this outside can go on a start here. Snowden gonna get way wide. 10 gonna go inside of him there.
10 sent it.
Well, I think Snowden honestly either just got an extra push and was tight there, because he went really high. 10 and the 9 are going to hit again. It's going to allow Kendricks to get back to that second spot.
Bruce the Breaker at that 41, trying to get back up here after wrecking. Where's Bowhunter at? Bowhunter's in the back still, but he's...
10 really drifted there. Almost had some issues. I wonder if these cars made any adjustments, if they're in the right way or the wrong way.
Smooth Puppy in that 48.
Oh, 9 in the wall. He's grinding it big time. 78 has to dodge him. We got some wrecking going on back here. Oh, Brewster really had to avoid. There's a couple cars off.
Got straight. No caution.
Man, that's going to really hurt Snowden there, but that's going to hurt a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's going to hurt Rodney. Rodney lost the pack. Oh, wow. What happened to Snowden?
Snowden, he's the one that caused it. He grinded the wall and backed everyone up. 78 had to dart down below him, and that kind of set off a chain reaction.
I didn't even see that. I saw the back end of it.
Yeah, right off of turn 2 there. Snowden was all over the wall. Oh, this has put the 10 back to the front. Shady up there in the 3rd, though, following these boys. Let's see if he makes a move. He's going to have a run. Probably the wiser decision there to just chill. I'd be so worried with that in-car making dive bombs and stuff. Like, I just don't know where the car is. Like, I want to make sure I know where the car is. So I don't want to run into someone, and I also don't want to get run over and cause my own problem. Like, there's so much. I find with that hood view and in the in-car, there's so much just like judgment calls you got to make. From where behind, you can see what's going on. You see exactly what you need to do or what's happening. You kind of got to guess a lot of times from those other views. You just can't see it.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, every once in a while, you just got to live life and put the pedal down and run that red light.
Hey, I put the pedal down, man. The pedal's down. I'll take the info, man. I want to see what's up. Like the spot, can't rely on the spotters in the game to do it. Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart aren't up to par here on the quickness of the calls.
They're not as good as they're not as good spotters as they were drivers. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know. So like, I want that info, especially in tight racing like this. Like, because sometimes you got to make a move in a split second, and if you got to hesitate, if you got to look to your side to see what that other button, the window could be closed. Yeah. You gotta need to know. I just want to know what's going on. I want to know if someone's below trying to make a move under or about to dive bomb. I find with those front views, it's by the time you find out, it could be too late.
Yeah.
But I know it's for people, it's hard to switch. I know JD runs the hood view, and he's tried to run the back view, and he says he can't. He just hates it.
Yeah, I can't either. Just my whole life been playing like just video, like not online, but racing games my whole life. I've never been able, unless it's like Need for Speed, but like NASCAR, I've always tried to run with I've always ran with like the hood or the bumper where you don't see anything. That's what I first ran. Then when the hood came, I like the hood one.
You're saying about in-car drivers, you know, whatever to the field, like you're driving the bumper view, you just don't care about the field.
Yeah, no. That was way back on like before like they even had internet.
Yeah.
Before I had internet, at least.
Like, that should almost be a rule. You got to run at least the hood view and back. Like, no bumper view. Bumper view is crazy looking, though, and it seems fast, because all you can see is the road in front of you.
No, it's cool, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I still did it when I raced. I haven't raced offline in a while, but even when I did, like, when I first got this game, I used it offline. Yeah. Offline, I like to switch up my views here and there.
Yeah, I've tried it in different views a few times. It's like, I don't mind them. Some of them are fun. It's interesting driving the hood view and all that, but I don't want to do it in a race. I'm going to stick with what I know, what I'm used to. Goofing around and practicing the different views is fun. Oh, the 10 car must have got loose there. Going to drive down on the 5 a little bit, but they're going to be all right.
Yeah, they were pretty close there coming off the corner.
Oh, 10 was up in the ball a little bit on entry there. Yeah, he's going to really slow down. Did he blow a tire or something?
I don't think he blew a tire. But...
Well, I know, but I mean, it looked like it. The way that car shot down and then grabbed the wall on entry and then how he drifted up there, it looked like
that's what we need in the next game, honestly. Like, people might not like it, but in the next game, we need, like, blown engines, blown tire, like...
I would be fine with all that if you're driving the car the wrong way and you blow a set of tires. But, like, I don't want it to just be random. Because that's stupid.
Like, maybe not online, but, like, offline, like, season mode, like, you gotta have, like, some random... Come on, I mean, that's realistic. Like, that's what happens.
Well, that's what I mean. If you're driving a car
a loose wheel here or there, all you're doing is driving the car. You're not the one putting the lug nuts in and stuff. I mean...
Well, like, in here, like, this game, it seems like you burn the tires harder if you drive it a certain way versus others. But not enough to where, unless it's horrible, like not enough that you're gonna really not be able to.
All right, well, you know what I would like then?
You
know what I would like? Then get rid of the percentage where, like, once you hit 0, you blow the tire. Because then, to me, like, that's kind of stupid. Like, you know exactly when you're gonna blow the tire. Well, that's what I mean. Like, make it like anywhere you get under like 20%, like anywhere in that range, the tire could possibly go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, that's not a bad idea either. I wouldn't want it to just be random though, and I don't really care. About how it is like this, where it's, you know, you can be at 1%, and it is not gonna blow until it gets to 0.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, a cup car with 1% tire life is gonna, you know, with 10% is gonna blow.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way
Whoa,
they
Stag Slayer off the track.
Yeah.
Got loose coming off the corner.
Oh,
But look at
man.
Smooth Puppy to the lead. He was pushing the
Yeah.
10, now the 10's pushing him. Smooth
Yeah,
Puppy. Smooth Puppy wasn't even in anybody's draft for the entire first stage.
Mm-hmm. 10 looking to get around.
I like that. Hopefully, I like seeing this. This would look really nice on a Wednesday night in February. Like maybe say tomorrow, 48 car in front of the pack.
Unlikely.
I'm like, hey, you never know.
Well, I can, man,
More
I can see
unlikely
everyone
things have
leading
happened,
at some
though.
point. I got like this chat. You get a lot of lead
Yeah,
changes.
no,
here.
exactly.
If you can hang with the draft, you have a chance to win. That's about it. Like sometimes you don't even have to make the move. They make the move and overdrive it and take everyone out and open it up for yourself.
Yep.
You like that, Steve fan? Hey man, it's your rookie season, man. You got to take a little bit, you know.
I'm good with it.
Rookie season in the booth and on the track in the lead there, so yeah, you're getting a little razzed in there.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the 10 may have
If no
gotten
one's-
the wall there.
No one's playing with you and goofing around like that with you, man. Then no one's paying attention. So yeah, it's good when they're teasing
I
things
don't
like that. It's that means that people like you.
Yeah.
That's why I get teased and so much crap said to me, man, because everyone loves me so much, man. I just want to be
that's how
involved
it
in
works,
the
right?
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smooth. Trying to get this inside going.
I would go through the field a bit, but there's non-stop lead changes here. It's pretty tough to leave this pack. Shady back to the front, man. Gotta love it. Shady put on a great show tonight. Who's your pole sitter?
Stags almost is catching this draft again. He dropped back a lot when he got loose off that corner a few laps ago.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, gotcha. Whatever you say. Go on believing that. Whatever makes you feel better. Yeah, I think as these cars fan out and Stag can just send it, doesn't have to check up at all for anyone, I think he'll get back to the draft. He's pretty much already back there. Yeah, he'll be back in that air for sure.
Guys are quiet all night on the radio, on the chatter, on the race chat.
I'm not sure if Bo has his voices being recorded though.
I didn't think Shady did, but then I heard them all talking during the stage break, and I was like, oh, they're just not talking at all. Guys are locked in.
Right. Yeah, I turned up Bo's when they were qualifying. I didn't hear anything. But
Yeah,
that
Snowden was talking about during the stage break his tire wear. He was saying he was asking guys what they took. I didn't really hear much, but I did hear him saying he was talking about when he takes 2 tires, it just eats it up.
Yeah, Shady.
This track.
Shady traded paint with the
did.
wall there, pretty good.
Yep.
But he's able to maintain. It just slows you down a bit. As long as you don't lose the pack, you can easily get right back in the mix.
Yeah.
And by the way, C-Fan, you know it's true.
Snowden and is that Bow Hunter or the Bose? I think that's Bow Hunter, right?
Bow Hunter,
Yeah, Bow
I believe,
Hunter
was the
and Snowden.
34.
Yeah, they're trying to catch this pack. They're not too far behind. It's just, I mean,
Well, I'd like to see the first car go up a little bit, the 22 go up a little bit, so that 9 can stay in this draft and keep them moving through the turn. 10
yeah,
popped
the
up.
34. That's what I was
popped
gonna
up.
say. They're not really lined up, so they're not gonna catch him like that. But
I want that second car a little bit under in the turn, so he's getting that air on the way. They're reversed, where they're both losing out.
yeah,
In line there.
give them a push here.
Like, if these guys get racy, then they'll definitely, like, really racy. I know they're racy already, but if they get really racy, they can catch them. They're going to need a few corners in a row where they're, like, 3 wide. Looks like Shady might be ducking in for a pit stop. Yeah, they're getting close. I believe the pits are just 1-1-1 all night, as long as there's not a caution. Tank, I believe, is 22. Pretty sure Shady's going to be the lone man to pit. He's pitting. He's bringing it down way early. I think that's going to really slow his entry there.
I brought it up earlier. You know, do you try that? Do you try to short pit and be the one car? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe these guys get racy out of the pits, and you've got enough of a gap where maybe you can hold them with that. But yeah, like you said, there were a lot more laps left after that pit cycle last stage than I expected. So if it's like that, here's Snowden. He's signaling.
I see the 5 signaling alone.
Snowden seems like he's struggling with his car on old tires because he riding with him a bit here. He's he had been struggling a few times.
Yeah, he might have caught a little bit of damage. He comes to 22 as well with the 5. Yeah, like you gained probably about, I don't know, 6-7 tenths here. They will. Like Shady should gain about 6 tenths.
Well, he's coming out now. He just got lapped.
But like he should gain about 6 tenths for 2 laps. Yeah. The problem is if he comes back out alone and they come out together, there's going to be nothing he can do because they're going to gain that back with the draft plus the new tires, newer tires. But you know, it's not a bad thing to try stuff. You know, if you follow the leader, you're always going to be following the leader. Like you got another stage. You got to try something. You got to learn something too. Like these first 2 stages, when it comes to pitting, you kind of try to learn and see what works. Like, if you lose a whole bunch, then you know it's better to stay out than the pit soon. If it's vice versa, oh, Snowden in the grass there. Oh, Snowden almost losing it. That's going to really slow his exit. I'm just not sure that that entry from Shady looked like he slowed it up. Like, he was on the apron before the big area opened up, and I think that's just going to hurt his entry speed. And anything he was going to gain, I think he gave up right there.
Right.
Like, you gain half a tenth with the new tires on the track, you can lose 5 seconds just like that in the pits.
True. Yep.
You know, a half a second, 5 tenths, 5 seconds. That's almost impossible to make up on the track unless you got 4 cars with you. All right, let's see who has come out in the lead. Now that's 62. There's the 10. Oh, no, that's 62, sorry. There's Stag. I believe the 10 and Kendricks were the last to pick. I think the 10's out front of the 5 pretty good here. Right now, the 48, I think, is leading. Oh, there goes the 21 as the leader right now. Let's get to him. 21 leading. He's way out in front of these guys.
Yeah, yep.
Man, did he might have taken 2.
I thought he was leading still, but I know I was going to say, man, leader's already out of the pits, but I didn't know if he was still the leader.
I wonder if any of these guys took 2. I don't know what the lap count was for this stage, but I don't know, man. Like, I had a race here, I took 2, but there was only like 6 to go. Ended up winning with it, but it was a battle because the other guy took 2.
Did we pay attention to how many Shady took?
No, it looks like Shady took 4
I wonder if he took 2. It looks like it.
I'd say he took 4.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. I'm looking at the map now.
Actually, the one time I took 0. I had a good lead. I took no tires. I almost straight spun it out of the pits and recovered, but the other guy took none, but I lost all the time he gained, and we had to race it out. That was for the championship Ruthless, and was able to hold him off, but man, it went from an easy last 6 laps to a lot harder one. And I had to keep ducking it down the backstretch and everything just to block. But like you can, tire wear isn't bad here, like percentage wise. It's slow. Like you're running, 39 9s, 40.2s, like at least, especially by yourself.
Yeah, I've been lucky with the last few setups I've had. I haven't had any tire wear. Not any effect from the tire wear. My cars have been on rails, but before I joined FTR, I was never as good as I was here, and I just never found the setup that I did, and or the setups. But Yeah, I used to always get really slick towards the end, but
Yeah.
found something recently that had worked. Now we're in the next gen, so different set of circumstances. But
Well, it's tough. It's really tough getting off this pit road. Right, the initial gas when you come out of pit road, if you didn't take 4, it is difficult. You got to like half throttle it out of pits. Because like I had no tires. It straight went sideways, but I caught it just in time to straighten it out. But like I was looking at the wall straight ahead. Any little bit more of gas, and it was around, and that championship was gone. I'm not sure how it is with 2 tires. I think it's pretty similar.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Like, you know, it could be even more troublesome because you got one side gripping up more than the other. But if these guys get together, man, and stop racing, I think they can catch this leader here. But now it looks like he is just completely gone.
He said so.
Because these guys have been racing a little too much. Maybe they just said, screw it, we're racing for second now. Bowhunter's made a nice recovery. He's back up to 6. He started last in the stage, and he's made his way up to 6. Snowden just behind him, about 1.3 behind him at 7. See if this 10 can prevail on this. Oh, no. Well, at least see if he can beat him this time. The 5 was able to get the best of the 10 last stage. I think after the 48, though, I go with the 10. Try to pick up an extra
10
spot.
and the 48 have worked well together this stage. That's what he's doing.
Get the luck on the stage, get a lap count. Oh, man, that must have been the end of it right there. That was the end of it. Kendricks. Man, I thought the 48 was mad, and he was going to get some revenge at something there on that 5 because he was ready to take him out, ready to kill him there. All right, on to stage 3. I'll get you a recap here in just a moment. Looks like Kendricks, Momster, Stag Slayer, Smooth, and Shady top 5. Good run for Shady. Bowhunter, good recovery in 6th. Snowden, a little tough stage there in 7th. Brewster Rodney and David Dubois in your top 10. I forget who that leaves out in 11th. I can't think of who that would be.
11th is Lewis.
Lewis, that's the other one. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's actually 13 signed up. We only have 11. Yeah, a bunch of people must not have been able to make the race tonight. I was expecting 18, something like that at least, I figured.
They must have got caught in the lag storm on the way to the truck.
Maybe. All right, looks like someone didn't pit there, Bowhunter. Oh, he pitted. He must have taken 2 tires. He gained 5 spots. Let's get on Bowhunter there for that. Of course, the last car to get to. Wonder how Bo made up 5 spots right there. See if it's a 2-tire stop right here. We'll be able to tell. And it definitely looks like a 2-tire stop. Bo's going to go way up. They are going to freight train him right here. I don't think that's going to pay off for you, Bo. Oh, man. They're going to all pass him down here on the straightaway. Oh, the 41. Oh, the 17 is into the 41. Oh, man. How'd they save that? I think Bowhunter was hoping there would be a caution there because that's going to really hurt there, taking that. Like, I like the thought of making a move. I thought Bo was making up good ground there, though, getting back to 6th something. I'm not sure if I like that call. It's going to leave him out to dry here.
I didn't even see it. I just saw Shady bouncing around off the 41.
No, I don't mean to move on the track. I mean the pit stop. I don't think taking 2 tires, unless he made a mistake or something, but I don't think taking 2 tires was the call there.
Bowhunter?
Yeah, he jumped 5 spots in the pit.
In the stage break?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
And,
I don't know about that.
He's paying for it now.
He's all the way. He's lost the draft at this point.
Oh, yeah. He's going to struggle to keep up. Fresh tires versus 14-lap tires.
Oh, you know what? That's Bowhunter in... Yeah, I think he made a mistake. I'm not sure he did it on purpose. He might have, but he's definitely... since the green flag, he's been
Oh yeah.
He's been frustrated on his mic.
Let me go back and see what I can see on the pit stop. See if I can see what he did. I did it. Yeah, he's got right sides. Let's see if he clicked on it and he tried it. I like the, go big or go home. It takes balls to make a move like that. I don't know, maybe try it in stage 1 or 2 to see how it works out. But trying it here.
Lewis is lagging quite a bit right now. That's 78.
Is he?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. Yeah, that's tough, man. He was making good ground back up.
Right now.
Unless a caution comes out, he's going to have to pit sooner, too. No, he'll have the gas, but I wonder how his tires are going to hold up. If he has to pit an extra time or not.
Yeah, Bowhunter saying he didn't even realize he did it.
Oh.
He said he didn't even remember touching tires, but he must have.
Yeah, I definitely seen him click it. Oh, he's coming down the pit right now.
Probably the smart move. I mean,
well, he was down to 18 and 17% on his left sides.
Yep. So, probably the smart move, like I said.
Yeah, let me go back again, see if I can hear anything that he said. Well, he made the pit stop. Because I definitely seen him click it. I don't think he's... Yeah, he made the click. He didn't realize it. He might not realize he didn't say anything.
Yeah, I can speak for myself. I made a lot dumber moves hidden and on the racetrack than that. Sometimes you just... Sometimes you just zone out and you're thinking of something else, and
I'm clicking taking no fuel and come out, and as soon as you get out of pits, the car stalls, and it's like, oh my god, you lose 7 laps, 10 laps.
Yep. Stag under Kendricks here for the lead. Noden with a 3 wide. Ooh, they were 4 wide there. Oh, they're gonna pay someone paid the price. Someone's in the infield grass. It's Brewster Baker again. Down into the inside wall, coming back up onto the track. And stopping. He's trying to get a caution here.
Yeah, I was just listening back. Yeah, he didn't know that he did that. He said he didn't even click on tires. But then he realized it, and he's like, I'll go to the low side. And, yeah, they all went by. But I did see that, what happened there. Ted Brewster having a rough night. But I got to say, I like what I see with Rodney up here mixing it up. And that 62 car.
Hey, they go almost 4 wide again.
Yeah, Shady pushing them right now, too. Rodney looking good. Oh, he's going to slice up in front of the 9 a little bit. Oh, man. That 9 got pushed out of there. Rodney taking the 10 and the 9 for a ride right there. Gotta love it.
Shady's wheeling it right now.
Get her back down, Rodney. Get her back down. There you go. 10 gonna make a move. Oh, Shady gonna spray it out there, too. All these guys are
wheeling it right now. Who's Shady gonna go with? He's gonna go with the 10, I think.
I think so, yeah. Rodney had a little bit tight of an exit
10's got a fast car tonight.
Yeah.
And he's got the mostly preferred line, although I like that high line here. You see Rodney fighting back really good off that high line.
He can really rip it around that second line on both sides of the track, I find. Like, I don't even mind it. If someone goes inside, I don't even mind it. Like, yeah, it's fine. I'll drive second lane and pinch you down there. And, my car's like it's definitely under control, but it's half sideways. What's that?
if I can hit the inside perfect, like if, depending on the draft and the pull coming into the corner, like if I can get under a guy and hit my corner perfect and be on the line, then absolutely 100% I want to be inside. But sometimes it's hard to hit that line perfect, and you got so much more room, to work with the car when you're on the outside, and there's so much grip up there that the guy just has the advantage because he has more room to play with.
Yeah, you keep that inside car pinched down a little bit. So they're not gonna be able to get the exit speed.
Yeah.
And like my car, when it goes through there, it controls fine and it stays in that second lane, but it is the back tire. They are kicked out. Like it's loose looking, but it's quite drivable. But it looks loose as anything out there. It snaps sideways, but it drives great like that. Like 17 got to shoot her out. I think he had to there.
C fans saying that them boys better get in line or they'll never catch the leader. I think he's probably right. These guys are pretty racy back here. I like to see him draft a bit and catch these leaders and make it a real race.
Yeah, but if I know one thing about these boys is getting in line is not in their vocabulary.
Nah, it's not in their repertoire.
Like, I think they could care less at some points. They're like, the 10 car, I bet you wants them to get in line. But,
yeah, I bet he does.
The rest of them are, like, they just race. Like,
yeah.
They get in line. They can catch those boys. But they're going to have to really work together.
Well, now Snowden's trying to, I don't know if Snowden's listening to the broadcaster, but he's trying to persuade these guys. He's telling them, like, guys, let's get in line here and catch these leaders. Like, come on.
You got to keep it in line through the turns, though. You get speed through here, but if they fan out 4 wide in the turns, then they're just losing all that speed because the other two are staying, nose to tail.
Yeah, it looks better now.
Not too bad. I got to keep it going, though. I got to do it for the rest of the way. Oh, 9 car with a huge run.
Oh, no. Shady's going to try to pass the 10.
Yeah, see, like, they aren't here to run for first. They're going to run for,
I'm not going to lie, but
they want to win the pack that they're in. That's it.
Yeah, I mean.
Win the pack you're in. That's the Pro-Am motto, man. Like, it don't matter if it's for 12th, man. They are racing.
Hey, you know what? If these guys wreck behind them, Shady's on 3rd and on the restart, so who knows?
Hey, the way cautions go, especially here, these guys wreck behind him. He might be on his own. Yeah. Oh, man, someone just disappeared.
Stuck inside now.
Someone just disappeared.
Let me see if I can find it. Momster, the 10 car.
Oh, my God. Did he just lag out, or is he still there? I wonder if he's out. There's the 10 car, I think, right there in the pits.
Must have lagged out.
Well, we've had it before where the car is still there.
Yeah, that's true. Brewster Baker's also in the pits.
Yeah, Is there any way we can confirm whether that car is still there? I can't tell from bow hunters. Shady, you could see if you can watch Shady's and see if you could see the 10 there.
Yeah, good idea.
Like, you'd actually see it. That'll be a heartbreaker, man.
No, I don't see the 10 and Shady up there in the top 5.
Well, yeah, that's it, Shady's, he could be behind these guys a bit to where it doesn't show it. Shady's in the front.
He's up there with them, though.
Well, if the 10's in between the 62 and the 48, you won't see it on Shady's count thing. Because it only shows 2 behind him, and you can't see him unless you see him in his mirror.
Yeah, but he's not showing in the top 5.
But he wouldn't. It would be Shady would be 3rd, then Snowden 4th, Rodney 5th. Yeah. And it looks like the 48's not really getting right to their bumper. Oh, he did there. Unless the 10's on line. That 10 could be gone.
We also saw that last week where he got right to the bumper and yet somehow he was there.
Yeah, I had no idea that was McLovin there, that he was still in the race. Looks like a pit signal by the 48, or maybe that was just some craziness. You never know sometimes with Rod. He has some moments. Hey, JD?
Oh, what's that?
Well, I was talking to JD.
All right.
That's Rod's cousin. Oh, no, wait.
I got this.
Is it Rodney's brother? Could be Rodney's. Man, I always get them mixed up. I know Blazin, Rodney, JD. They're all family. I forget. I think Rodney's his brother, and Blazin, which is V2 now, is his cousin. I should know that by now, I would think, though.
Yeah, this pack, they're losing time on these 2 leaders.
Yeah, I should know that. I've talked to Roddy and JD, especially JD, a million times. Like, talk on the phone off the top. I should know if that's his cousin or his brother. I'm pretty sure it's his brother. JD, you out there, man? Can you clarify that for me? It's like he's going to fall off. Well, this group is really spread. Oh, wait, we did have a pit. Did we have a pit stop to the 48 pit? No, we did. Okay, that wasn't a signal.
No. But I tell you what, the 21 and the 5, they're not racing at all. They're just...
Wow.
5's just right behind this 21, non-stop, and...
There's really no point.
The 5's pitting. They're both pitting. 21.
Yeah, like if the 5 passes them, then they're just going to run nose to tail the other way around.
Yeah, but it's the same thing for this other pack, so, I mean...
Well, I mean, there's no point in the 5 passing right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's 5 cars, and there's a lot of draft going on back there with those cars, but, you know...
Man, the 5
there's too much
sent it.
I guess my point is just 2 cars staying hooked up like that, like completely hooked up, is enough. You know, even though those guys were racing back there, they still had lines going and, you know, they were drafting and stuff, but it wasn't enough to catch these guys because they were so hooked up.
Rodney is JD's cousin.
Got it.
So they're both your cousins? I thought one of them was your brother. And that 5 sent it. Thing is, like,
21's getting wrecked on pit road. 48's getting wrecked on pit
leading
road.
all these laps doesn't even really matter. When, like, the moves need to come with 2 to go, pretty much. 1 to go. You want to make the move. It's nice to be able to block the people.
Well, being in the top 2 matters because they just have to race themselves right now and hope nobody wrecks.
Yeah, as long as they race it clean, they'll be the top 2.
Yeah. And then if you're going for the race for 3rd, then yeah, you don't have. All you got to be is like 3rd to 6th. You're good until you get the 2 to go.
Them losing that 10 car though is really going to hurt that pack. Catching up, they still have. I think only 2 came out with them though. I think it's the 48 and Rodney.
They really got to hook up here, and I don't know. I'll get a lap count when I can. Looks like
Snowden out of the race too.
No, they're pitting.
I don't see Snowden's car moving around.
He's in the pits. He's coming out now.
I know, but usually they shake a little bit when they're still in there. When they don't move at all, they've legged out. I think it's going to be a show between these 2 boys here. See what we got for a lap count. 25 to go still. They're going to have to... Maybe it's going to have to be 2 pits.
No, 15 to go.
15?
16 to go.
Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I'm way behind on both things still, yep. Because I was looking back at his radio. Yeah, I was going to say, 25 to go. They're still going to have to pit. Blazin'.
They can catch them if they stay hooked up here. But
Blazin' is...
Shady's...
Go ahead.
There's too big of a gap.
Yeah. Blazin' is Rodney's brother. That's it.
They didn't come out together. The 17 is way ahead of the 9. The 9 is pretty far ahead of the 48. They're 2 separated. And this whole field is separated, so we pretty much got a 2-car race now.
I would say the 9 can catch up to the 17, and then the 48 needs to catch this 9, so the 9 can catch the 17.
I don't think they got enough flaps, though.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Catch them and then catch the leaders. You know, they got to catch up to each other and then catch the leaders.
I can see those cars actually getting back together, though, but by the time it all happens, I don't think it's going to matter. I think this 21's in a good spot. Just got to ride a little bit, save some stuff. And then, you know, on the last lap, pretty much make a move. Happy we got to get this one in. We'll thank our sponsors real quick again. We have FTR Custom Designs, Wheels on Wheels, and MeetAPeach.com. And guys' intuition to know when the microwave or the oven's just about done. I was cooking a pot pie. I figured it was about done. I got up, walked towards it, and the thing beeped and turned off because it was done. That's good stuff, man. All right, we'll let this cool down a bit.
We switched up coming out of the pits. Stag in the front now. Front of Kendricks.
Yeah, I think Kendricks is a good spot. The 5 car sent it in on pit road. He made that pass going in the pit entry for sure.
Did he?
Oh, yeah. But I don't know if I want to be in front right here. Like, you're so vulnerable. Unless you drive a really great line and keep them to where, you know, on your outside basically the whole time. It's tough to get her done. Oh, 5 car on the wall. I don't think the 21's going to make a move yet, though.
No, I don't think so.
I just don't think there's any
point. If he does, then I'd be very surprised.
He's gonna 21's gonna hit the
that
apron.
far back. You make a move now, and that 17 I think is pretty fast. I wouldn't be surprised if that 17 could catch them. Then you have a 3-car race.
I just don't know if I'd want to be leading anyways. I'd ride in second, save my stuff. Looks like he might go for it here, or maybe not. But I'd save my tires a bit and set him up for with 1-2 to go and make the move. I don't know. 21 had a struggle of an exit there. Yeah. But I just can't see the 5 being able to drive away unless that keeps happening. There's been no gains with those guys back there. Looks like the car behind the 48, I forget who that was. I think they have caught each other. Yeah, the 9 and the 48 have caught each other, but the 17 still and pretty strong out there in third. It'd be cool to get Shady up in the booth. He'll be in the booth tomorrow night watching, broadcasting the Elite Series with Leave the Luggy. Tune into that tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We'll be right here back at Auto Club with the big boys. Should have a pretty good field tomorrow.
Shady looks like he's actually pulled away from the 9 and the 48 a bit.
That's what I mean, yeah. I think the 9 has fallen back into the 48. Shady's been able to at least maintain what he was doing already. It's like about 11 or 12 to go. If I'm seeing what I'm seeing right.
Shady isn't losing any time on the leaders. He's not gaining any, really, though. He's running the same pace as them.
Yeah, it's not much you can do about it now. You kind of just keep up, keep that third spot, get the points, get out of here.
I'm just saying, him all by himself is running pretty much the same pace as these 2 cars hooked up, pushing each other.
Man, that 21 is going down to that apron. Man, the 5 just got really loose. Oh, no, he's just really blocking the draft now. I don't think you need to block it quite yet. I don't think he's making a move yet. Maybe he's just testing out the car down there.
Tell you what, he keeps doing that. Shady might be able to get a little close here. He gained a bit when the 5 did that.
Try to catch next time when they go around Shady's lap count.
10 to go.
Yeah, okay. I'm on Bose. He's a lap down now because of that mishap on the pit. That's too bad for him. That sucks when you don't even realize you hit the button. I remember goofing once where I saw the gas left in the stage and I thought, whatever. So I clicked it all the way or something. I don't know what I did. And I came out of the pits on empty. Man, that's not a good feeling when you're going 20 around the track. When they're out there riding that 180. I think I lost 6-7 laps. It wasn't in a league race, though. It was just in a practice race. But this 21's really just setting them up, leaving a bit of space, saving some things.
Yep.
He just got some points to make up, though, too. He missed last week. Not sure why he missed. I know he was wanting to see some 2-wide racing in that. And I was surprised he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, for Daytona, I was surprised he wasn't there. I know he definitely wanted some 2-wide racing. But it's tough to
he didn't show up.
It's tough to race 2-wide when you're not there. I remember saying to him, I told him, set the tone. You want 2-wide racing, get the car out there and get aligned with you. Set the tone for the race. But yeah, I guess if you're not there, you can't do much about setting the tone. Oh, he's peeking. No, I don't think the time is yet.
I think he's just trying to set him up. I wonder if he's maybe thinking about taking him high, and is just trying to get him, thinking about that low. You know what I'm saying? Just a theory. I don't know. I have no idea.
I could see him either making a move into the turn and just getting underneath them, and if the 5 comes down to block it, the 21 just giving a bumper to him, pushing him up the track and keeping it low.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. A pass for the win is tough to go on the outside because the guy could just move up the track and just kind of rub you up the track, and kill your momentum.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really going to do that with 20 to go. You're kind of going to let the guy go. But with coming on the last turn, if he's going high, I'm going high too. Like, I'm driving it up, and if we got to touch that, and grind it out, then that's going to happen. I think I tried when Dan got under me last season. I tried to go high just because there's nowhere else to go. He was on the white line the whole lap pretty much, and it was close, but he was able to keep the spot. Like, it just couldn't get enough off exit. I'm not sure if there's anyone pushing him, but I forgot that. But I know to get the win, it's tough to go on the outside. Like, down 1 through 1 and 2. You can go to the outside, keep it side by side going into 3 and 4. Then you might have a decent chance on the outside. But I think if you're following them and you try to go to the outside, it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
That'll be getting close. Probably about 6 to go.
I think if you can get a big enough run, though, coming in and he doesn't even really see that, like, you can kind of catch him off guard, I think, where he doesn't realize you're coming, how big of a run you got, because he's laying back a good bit here.
Yeah.
To where, the lead car dives it low, and then if he can, just kind of like side draft that right rear and just keep it high and just,
Yeah, I don't know if that was some game lag or something. It looked like 21 clipped the wall a little bit. But yeah, Stephen, that's what I was thinking, man. 21 puts the bumper to the 5. Like, if you can't pass him clean, he's going to pass him dirty.
Robin's racing.
That's it, man. Like if
at this point in time, at least.
If you wasn't going to do anything like that, then you would try to make the pass earlier. But you want to make it at the last second so they can't do it back to you until next week at least. I honestly don't think I could switch through into the field, but I don't think there's any other racing. I'll go real quick, see if I can find anything, but I don't think there is.
Everybody's just single file.
Yeah. Can we get a count? It looks like there's only like 2 or 3 to go.
I'll let you know in half a lap here when Shady comes back around.
I think this will put it 2 to go.
I would guess that. Here comes 21 high.
I don't know if he's going to be over there.
I just think he's got that momentum, I'm telling you. I think that was a good move.
Yeah, being side by side there is not so bad. If you could really rip this next turn.
He's got him. He clears him.
Oh, yeah, he cleared him. No problem.
Oh, man, I'm watching that, and I missed the lap count. Oh, no.
Watch the 5, give it back. He could give him a bumper. Could be the 5 giving the 21 the bumper, C-Fan.
Could be.
I think there's still 1 to go here. Bo was on 97. He's lapped out. That would be 98. No, it's 98. He's up 99. I think there's 1 more to go here.
Ooh, man, if that was it, it's not it.
I don't think it was.
Not
yeah.
it. No, I think there's 1 now, right? Here comes Shady the 1.
Yeah.
There's that momentum again from the high side. 1 lap. Here it is. We're on the white flag.
5 making a strong move. That outside car is going to have a good run here, though.
See, you got that side draft. There it is. Good side draft right there for the 21.
That 5's just got such good position. The 21's not going to be able to give him any bumper being side by side. That's the ideal situation, really, to go in. Now he can just drift up, kind of force that 21 way up.
He's got to get that side.
Oh, 21's going to have a run,
Contact. Stag's going to get it. Stag.
Oh,
my pick.
Man, that was close.
2 for 2. Beat Izzy on the pick.
There you go.
I told you, there's that boy Stag. That was a good one, man.
Well,
that
he's happier for himself than he is for Stag.
I know, right?
Did Shady end up with 3rd?
I didn't even expect that. I just right as they crossed line, I was like, oh shit, that's my pick. So, I got really excited.
Yeah. I got
That's a
4th.
good
I
one,
came
though,
out in
at
4th
the
with
end.
Snowden. Good for Shady getting 3rd, man.
How
Great
about
drive.
Shady, bro? Shady with
Yeah.
2 straight top 3s to start the season.
Yeah. All right. Try to get these boys up in the booth. Terrible at this part. Yeah, great race there, Steve. Hell of a race for sure, man. Yeah. Good job by these boys. Not as much racing
Sounds
in
like the
the
Snowden
last
kind of
stage,
wanted. Seemed like
that?
Snowden kind of wanted Shady to maybe back up a little there to help draft, but I think Shady's car was so good he didn't want to risk losing 3rd.
I wouldn't be backing up to get to help them.
No.
You're backing up to help them.
I don't want to put
not
words
you.
in Snowden's mouth, but he was kind of saying like, "Hey, you're up there, and we're back here drafting."
If I was Snowden, I'd be definitely asking him to. I'd want him to.
Exactly, yeah.
But if I'm Shady, I'm like, okay.
I'm protecting that podium spot, man.
I'll slow down at about 20 laps and pick you up, man. No problem.
Yeah. I'll slow down when we're driving back to the pits after wave to you.
Yeah, I'll wait for you on our cool down lap. Yeah, I would not be waiting for. Good stuff.
Let's get these guys in the booth.
Booth Puppy with a 38.873 to take your fastest lap. Good run there, boys. Good run. Yeah, see if we get these boys up here. Are you trying to invite them?
I thought they all knew the drill.
Oh, I thought you said that. Okay, let me see. They're going to have to be invited in here. I don't know if any of them are already. Let me see what I can do. Shady's in here. Yeah. Kendricks was the 21. I got him an invite. And then Stag Slayer. I don't know if I have Stag Slayer. I don't think I do. Unless he was in that practice race with us, but he wasn't. Alright. If you could send them an invite. We got Kendricks and Shady. We get Kendricks a friend request while I'm in here. Send. All right, well, we got Shady in here. While you do that, I'll get going with Shady here. Shady, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Shady, man, great job tonight, man. 3rd place, great job. Those 2 leaders might have just been a little out of reach, but hell of a run by you there, my man. Talk to us about your race, man. How'd you get her done tonight?
Yeah, brother. I mean, I had a heck of a rocket. I had a heck of a hot rod.
Definitely.
And man, I just couldn't. I was stuck in no man's land there in stage 3. The first 2, the 5 and the 21, I wasn't gaining much. I wasn't losing much. And then the two and behind me, 3rd or 4th and 5th, they weren't gaining or losing. So I was stuck there in the middle, and I couldn't get up to those guys. But everybody ran a great race, man. Such an awesome time, man. You know, the 5 was obviously really, really fast, a 21 and a 48, and you know, the 10, the Snowden also in the 9, man. These guys, they brought some hot rods tonight, man. It was a lot of fun. Had a blast.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was looking good out there. It's very minimal. There's a couple little things that went on, but you were able to keep it clean there all night. Yeah, I'm just happy for you, buddy. Great run. Yeah, you did have a rocket. Those guys did too, but maybe just a slight difference on the pits or something on the last one that got him out there like that. But you gained a lot on those other guys behind you in pits there too as well. So great job, man. You did have a rocket, and great job, and congrats on top 3 tonight, buddy.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you guys doing it tonight, man. Thank you guys.
Great run, Shady.
Welcome.
Thanks, Nizzy. Thanks a lot, dog.
There,
you know what it is.
Hey, do me a favor, bro.
What's up?
You want to start up a lobby for me after this broadcast?
I
I need
got
to get
you.
some practice in. I've been able to practice with work. All right, thanks, man. All right, thanks.
I'm
I
not sure
got
if we've
you.
ever had that
All right.
last in an interview before, but good stuff.
Hey, man, got to race tomorrow. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Can you go
Fair.
back out there for one more lap?
No, yeah, literally, just not even, just half a lap.
I got
Take
you.
one more flag.
Well, I got you, brother. No
All
worries.
right.
That's it. Just the one
Thanks,
play.
man.
All right, good job,
Good
there,
job,
Pete.
man.
Thanks.
All right, you want to go with Kendricks, or you want to take the winner? I can start with Kendricks if you want.
It's up to you. I'll take Kendricks if you want.
Go nuts, man. Go nuts.
Kendricks, you got a copy?
Loud and clear.
What's going on, man? You had you missed last week. You finally got some 2-wide action in, man. How'd it feel?
Felt good. Car felt good all night. I was right where I wanted to be the whole race, and got that stage win in the second stage. I felt like the race was playing into my hands, and I think there was probably 6 or 7 cars who were all pretty fast, and me and Stags there were pretty evenly matched at the end, and he just got me by a nose, and it was real lot of fun racing, and happy to be here.
Yeah, that first stage, you guys, that whole first stage, top 6 or 7 were all 3, 4 wide the whole race. You were making me nervous up there, but you guys held on to it, put on a great show. And towards the end there, I was saying on the broadcast, like, I wonder, it seemed like you kept leaning on his left rear a bit, coming down to, like, the closing laps. And I was like, I wonder if he just wants to make him guard that low side because he's going to move up high. And then, sure enough, in the tri-oval, it seemed, that was the first move you made on him, was going high. And it seemed like that momentum worked for you, but, just didn't,
Yeah.
I guess, didn't get it there at the very end. But it was close, man, and I thought you were going to have it. But
I thought I
was
could
that what your
hold him.
plan all along, was to go higher?
I felt like that was the spot to be, and I obviously didn't time it right, but I wanted to race him a little bit. I didn't want to try to just throw this last minute move, and it was fun trying to, plan it all out, but I definitely went to the high side and was planning on going to the high side. I thought I could keep him pinched down and, keep my momentum up, which I had done earlier in the race, but he did a good job of making me run a little higher than I wanted to into turn 3, and that was kind of the difference.
Yeah, well, listen, great job. I know you probably wanted to be one spot better if you could, but
Ton of
I
fun.
mean,
No,
listen,
I'm
at
just
the end of the
happy to be
day,
here.
you were the main show tonight, man. You two had a great finish there at the end, so congratulations on a good run, man.
Thank you. I should be back weekly here now, so
All
thanks
right,
for
looking
putting on the
forward to it,
races.
bro.
I enjoy watching them later, and
Right on,
Thanks
Kendricks.
for
Yeah,
putting it on
congrats,
for
buddy.
us.
All right, yeah, congrats there, Kendricks. Good job, man. That fast car tonight, buddy.
thank you.
All right. We got Stag up in here.
Yeah, but I picked you, by the way, Stag, before the interview starts. Just so you know, I picked you. I picked you, and I picked the last. I'm 2 for 2 this year.
But
2 for
Stag,
2 in the broadcast booth, career-wise for FTR. Just saying.
that sounded like some Boston accent there. But Stag, he was happier for himself more than for you, though. Just so you know.
Well, I'm
for the,
happy.
for the pick.
I was pretty happy I called it, not gonna lie. No, I was happy for you, man.
He was happy.
Me and Stag go way back.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time in FTR that somebody's picked me for a race win.
See,
I
man.
don't know. I don't know about that. You raced last season, right? You must have got picked last season.
I don't know.
I think you had a couple picks. To be
Yeah,
honest.
for
I think
sure.
you did.
Between Lynch and Billy and myself, we would have picked you at some point, for sure. At least a dark horse. He would have been at least a dark horse for sure at some point. But nevertheless, you're in the victory lane tonight, man. You got the girls kissing you, and you got the trophy. Great battle at the end. You had a rocket the whole time. It's too bad with that 10 car. He had a fast car, too. Yeah, I think he got you in stage 1 just by one spot, if I'm not mistaken. You're able to get him back in stage 2, but then I guess he lagged out. But it's too bad for him, but heck of a drive tonight. You were sending it into the pits, I noticed. You were making up ground big time on the pits. It didn't look like you were speeding either. Like, they just like great entrances. Just walk us through your race, man.
Yeah, I think Kendricks had said something to me on that last pit stop. I told him Auto Club's probably the track I'm most comfortable with pit entry. I was able to hit right around 50, 55 every single time and not have to let off the brake or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was a fun race. I I couldn't ask for a better race to the finish or a cleaner race to the finish. I think that was great. I knew once he was peaking on my high side, he was going to try to pinch me down into the corner, kind of get my car bogged down a little bit. So I knew I had to not run him up the track, but keep my same entry and not let him pinch me down. So that worked out pretty good. I'm happy to win the first real race of the season. I'm not a super speedway fan. I think that's just follow the leader with a couple wrecks in between and a lucky winner most of the time. But
that's a bit of a coin flip race there. You know, checkers or wreckers type of race. Bring home the trophy or the steering wheel, right? But yeah, a lot of opposites. Still good pack racing here tonight, but definitely more about handling and speed and that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good. I think, like y'all said, first stage it was like top 6 or 7 cars were under a blanket. I mean, there was me, Kendrick, Shady, Snowden, Momster, a couple other guys. Anybody could have won that race. So
yeah,
just how the cars feel.
Yeah, it was looking good. It was entertaining racing. Yeah, up until the pit stops really is when you guys broke apart a bit. That's stage 3. There was a little less of a pack, but other than that, it was pretty much a pack the whole race. And you know, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Gets a little nerve wracking when you're constantly dealing with a car on your inside, car on your outside, getting to the lead, going to the back, this and that. It's a lot, but you're able to pull through really well and kept it up front pretty much all day, and came home with the victory. So congrats on that, man.
Yeah, I just want to thank my sponsor, Big Red. If you don't chew Big Red, then you can go ahead and fill in the blank. I'm not going to say it on the broadcast.
Well, there you have it. Heard from the victor's mouth right there. Are you chewing some Big Red right now?
I'm not.
Oh, man. Even if you're not, you're supposed to say it. Come on.
Yeah, well, my crew chief's not doing a good job. That's when he's supposed to throw me the Big Red hat and give me a nice clump of it in my mouth.
Yeah, he probably ate it all on that and his fingernails those last 10 laps. So.
Yeah, keep the sponsors happy.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, he'll give you the piece that he's chewing. Good stuff, man. Yeah, all right. And Izzy, you got anything else for your buddy here?
Nah, just great job, man. Glad I picked you. I knew you had it in you. That's why I did. I always like to pick the winners, you know. I'm competitive, so
I like to spread the wealth a little bit.
Really, great job, man. It was fun, man. I was happy. I was excited because you won. Mostly, I truly believe that I don't know. I was really happy that I picked you. Though,
First thing he said, he said, I picked one, and Stagsler won.
Well, I was just trying to say, like I told you guys, he's gonna win. Like, yeah.
Hey, I got 4th with the picks. That's not bad. Not bad.
You're saying I'm batting 1,000 this year. So I'm batting 1,000 career. So
it's not bad. It's tough to keep it, man. It's hard to make these picks every week, especially in Pro-Am. It's a pretty good mix-up. There's a lot of fast cars, a lot of equal racing.
Yeah, where these guys race. We saw it tonight. I mean, how many lead changes we have? 87 or something?
Yeah, I was thinking there was like 6 laps in. I thought you had a dozen already. There's like at least 2 per lap.
Yeah, Bean Izzy, congrats on the win tonight, man.
Thanks, man. I do appreciate that.
Hey, Bean Izzy, man. You have to think about it real hard there for about a minute and a half earlier before the race. So how'd you get it done?
I just have amazing team, amazing crew, and
had to go with that intuition.
Always just rise to the occasion.
He just wakes up every morning and pisses excellence.
This is victories.
I might not get as many victories as I ever, so I got to get them when I can. If I got to get them in the broadcast booth, I get them in the broadcast booth.
As long as it's on NASCAR, it wins a win, right?
I'm not going to be on the track. I don't discriminate.
That's it. Equal rights for broadcasters and drivers, man. Yeah. All right, boys. Well, congrats to the top 3. Congrats to everyone on a great race, and especially to you there, Stag, for bringing home the trophy. Great job. Great drive tonight. And we'll let you go celebrate with some Big Red and the crew chief there. All right, Nizzy, you got anything else for tonight? Are we ready to wrap her up?
I'm ready to wrap her up.
All right, there, boys.
Practicing.
Yeah, Nizzy and myself will be on the track tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here at Auto Club for the Elite Series. Shady and Luggy will be back up here in the booth. We got to make sure it's cleaned out for Luggy. Strict orders, he said. So we'll make sure we get that booth cleaned out for you guys. You want to tune in at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for that race? Same. That'll be on Luggage channel, Lugnut Racing number 6, and Shady Acres Entertainment, I believe, is his channel. I'm sure the links will be posted. But I'd also like to thank the sponsors, FTR Custom Designs, Wheels on Wheels, and MinaPeach.com. Use code FTR11 for 11% off checkout and free shipping over $60 worldwide. I also thank all the fans for tuning in. We had a pretty good tune out, a lot of comments. C-Fan, we're just about to not be live. Just want to let you know. And thanks for you, Nizzy, for coming up here with us, every week here now. And it was a good time. And thanks to all the drivers for having such a great race. Everyone that participated, man. All right, Nizzy. Anything else? That's it?
Hold on, let me go off the air.
Oh,
No, that's it. I'm good.
All right. Like I said, then tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Shady Acres Entertainment, Lugnut Racing number 6. Tune in for the Elite Series. Also by those same sponsors, FTR Custom Designs, Wheels on Wheels, and MinaPeach.com. And with that, we will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be on the track instead of the booth, but you watch the broadcast and listen to Shady and Luggy in the booth. Till then, cheers, boys.